Hi everyone, my name is Neha, and in this video we are going to learn about how to create a new project on MPLAB. I'm using MacBook, and if you're using the Windows, then the steps would be a little bit different, but overall it's going to be pretty much same. So in order to start a new project, you'll have to go to the files if you're using Mac. And if you're not using the Mac, then I guess you will have to go to the top left corner of your window on MPLAB IDE. And then you will see a menu where you can open up a new project. So I'm going to click on this, open up new project, and immediately after clicking on new project, I have this new window appear. You can see here it says microchip embedded, and then there are so many options out here to select. So for our project, we are using Curiosity board, and the microprocessor which we are using is PIC 16F18875. And for that, we will go with a standalone project. So in the categories, you will choose microchip embedded, and under that, we have these several projects. So we're going to pick standalone project. Okay, so once you do that, you just click on the next, and then you have this several options, steps, I would say, which appear on the left hand side, and you'll have to follow each step. And then on the right hand side, this particular screen, this shows the select device. So we have completed the first step of choosing the project, and now is to select the device. So our device, as I said before, that we are using PIC. So I'm gonna pick 16F18875. So I'm gonna search that into the device list. So 16F18875. So you enter that, and if you're using PIC18 or any other microprocessor, then you just need to put the name of that into this device. And then you click next. And then for our Curiosity board, we're going to use this simulator feature in hardware tools. So just click here and then click on next. So now it's going to ask us to select the compiler. So for compiler, we're going to choose MPASM. So you click here and then next, and then it will ask you to name your project. So let's say I'm going to name it as test. Test file. Okay, so this is my project name, and you can name any, you can give any name to your project. So since I'm just testing, and this is just for demo, so I'm using test underscore file. It is recommended that if you are making any program, try to pick the keywords from the program, so that later when you see the folder name, then it's easy for you to predict like which program it will have. So for now, I'm choosing test underscore file, and then I don't have to deal with all these things. Just keep it as it is, and then click finish. So you can see my new project text file. If you see on the left hand side, you will see test underscore file project has been created. So once this is created, now what we have to do, we have to write a code, assembly code. And for that, the next step would be you have to go to the source file. So when you click on the source file, right click again, and then when you right click, then it will give you an option to to make an ASM file. So source file, and then I clicked on new, and then I have this option to select directory or pick 8B simple ASM file or general ASM file. So I'm going to click on ASM simple ASM file, and I have this option to name this file. So let's say I'm gonna keep the same name, test underscore file, and then finish. So you see that I have this new file opened up, and the step which I took is initially I just made the project test underscore file, and once that project is created, then under the source, I went to the new, and then when I went to the I right clicked on the new on the source files, and then clicked on the new, and then I clicked on the simple ASM file. You can create multiple ASM files. So for example, let's create test2 underscore file. So if I do that, then it's going to create my another ASM file. So you can create multiple ASM file by doing the same process. So now you have this test file, and it has some code here. You have to insert the configuration based on what microprocessor you are using. I have already made a configuration for 16 F18875, and it has been posted on Canvas. So if you copy those configuration and paste it here, and then further write your program, once your program is complete and you have written it on your file, then the next step which you have to do is to clean and build the main project. So you see this icon with a hammer and a sweep. So you click on this one, and then it will run your program. So right now we don't have any code, so that's why you may see some error. But then if you have your correct code into your program, then it would say the program is successful. And the next step would be to call for IPE, which is your compiler. So once your program is successful on the MPLAB X IDE, then the second thing you're going to do is to click on the MPLAB IPE for compiling the program and then putting the program into your main board. So in that, you will you will click on the device, which device you have. Mine says the same device which I'm using. If it is different in your computer, then you may need to put the device name manually. And then the next step would be just click on this browse button and see where your hex file is. um, I did not made any program under the test file, so I'm going to test something else. So let's say this is my MPLAB projects, and I'm gonna go to rotating LED project, and then the next step you have to do is to click on the dist folder. When you click there, then there is another folder which comes and it says for default. So click on the default folder, and then further click on the production folder, and then you will see your hex file. So this hex file is created once you have perfectly code running on your IDE. And then this hex file is created, and then this hex file we are going to use it, and we want to put this hex file into our microcontroller. And I have this microcontroller sitting right here, so I'm going to click here on rotating LED, this hex file, and then open it up. So this hex file has been loaded here, and then what I'm going to do next is to program it. But before I program, let me tell you that the tool which I used here is this starter kit, and that's the only option it is showing me. So that's what I've selected here. And then here, in case if it says connect, so right now it says disconnect, which means my board is already connected. But when it is not connected, then it says connect. So just click on the connect, and then put up your file over here, and then click on the program. So once you program, then the program will be transferred to your Curiosity board. In my case, the program has been transferred here, and this program is for the rotating LED. So you can see the LEDs are rotating on the development board. Now, if you want to erase the program, you can use this button and you can erase whatever the existing program this IP has into your development board, and you can use this feature. And then it has another feature like read the program and verify and blank and checks. Most of the time we'll be using just erase and program for our programs. So so this is it. This is how you're going to create a program on your create a project on MPLAB, and once it is created, then you will compile it using MPLAB IPE, and once you compile, the program will reflect on your development board. So this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching.